A while back, I released a video that describes the role of the CTO, and especially in companies where things are still a little ambiguous and you're trying to figure things out. The role of the CTO could be amazing, especially if you're finding someone that, as I mentioned, is strong on technology, is able to work with a team, mostly with a small team or with a remote team, someone who understands tooling, who can help your company succeed, not just internally, but also mostly externally if it's a SaaS product, and then someone who can help guide the leadership, the founders on timing. When do we work on what? That is a great way to get started. It's especially companies in the tens of thousands to maybe the first million or two. That is a really great role to look for in a CTO. Sometimes called a technical co-founder, not always the CTO. Today I want to talk about the next step, the level up. You found product market fit, you've generated some revenues are going up and the technology is growing a little more complex, and you now need to scale. And so I came up with another quadrant, this time with 4 S's, and I'd like to walk you through that right now. First thing we want to talk about is shield. As the CTO, you want to start looking at what is the specific technological components or solutions that we've implemented that sets us apart from the competition. So it might not be buttons and drop downs and UIs. There might be a unique combination of technologies that you have put together that causes the wow factor for your customers. As the CTO, you want to work on how do you optimize that, how do you secure that, how do you shield and build that moat around that technology. Secondly, stretch, otherwise known as creating space. You want to start looking at your team and start stretching that team, start creating vacancy space, start taking hats off and say, how do I start stretching my team into what the company needs? A lot of times CTOs will sit on their teams and just give them more to do. I'm encouraging you to think about the role as stretching out, create some space in your team. Third thing is speed. What can I do as CTO to keep my team up to speed, speeding along? I'm not going to say velocity, but speed. So as CTO, what am I doing while my team is delivering, chugging away, providing value to the company? Where are the different aspects that I see us getting stuck, and how do I unblock that so I can give my team more speed? The fourth thing is sales, revenues. As CTO, how am I thinking about the technology that we're shielding, the team that we're stretching, the speed at which we're delivering to generate more sales? Sometimes you have to put your hat on and say, you know what, if we combine this technology with that technology, we actually have a different product that we can try sell. Or if we optimize this or optimize that, we can add an extra price or a package to our pricing plans. It's really amazing sometimes when you dig into what the combinations of technologies that you've built, what incredible opportunities you have to create more sales. So the 4 S's of a scaling CTO: shielding your existing technology, stretching your team, maybe hiring your VP of engineering, start creating those vacancies that more people can come into. Speed, how am I delivering faster and more with higher quality and better solutions. Fourth one is sales. The scaling CTO the mindset generally starts coming in when you're generating more dollars. I'm going to say if you're starting to get into the $2 million ARR and beyond, you're starting to think in terms of the 4 S's. Your technology is also becoming a little more complex. It's not, a lot of people think that velocity is slowing down. This is when you need to start thinking in terms of the scaling CTO. I hope this works for you. Let me know. Cheerio.